Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to share with us today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? I now know that I do need you in my life. Well, your person is definitely aware that they need you in their life. They need you. They need your love. They need your compassion, your support, the way that you lift them up, the way that you encourage them, the way that you are there for them, the way that you listen to them, that you're nurturing, that you have this all-encompassing love for them, and they have definitely been missing that. And if it has taken this time away from each other, for your person to be able to say this to you, I need you in my life, then it will be so much worth it in the end, guys, as your person makes their way back to you. Because they're going to show you how they've changed. They're going to show you a greater appreciation for who you are. They're going to be so much more thankful, and they will be expressing their gratitude to you for loving them, for being there for them. They're going to be more loving to you as well. Your person is able to see that not having you in their life is definitely leaving them with something missing. And you are this missing piece in this person's life. And this is what they're saying here. And you guys as well watching the reading. Don't you feel that this person is your missing piece as well? I mean, we all go through these kind of situations, and we're supposed to still be whole and complete in who we are, and we move forward with our lives and do what we need to do for ourselves by taking care of ourselves, eating properly, doing positive self-care, doing spiritual awakening and spiritual growth, learning how to meditate, doing all of these things, doing our jobs, paying our bills, and everything else that we are required to do, trying to find that sense of wholeness and completion. But yet there is that one little piece that is missing. And this is what your person is saying. I am not fully complete without you. I need you in my life because you are my heart and you are my home, and I miss you, and I miss having your presence around me because I feel happiest when we are together. And I'm going to do what I need to do to get back to you and start showing up for you. And I know the first thing that I have to do is reach out and start communicating with you. I tried to forget you. I think the key word out of those 5 words that are on this card, guys, is tried. Tried. They weren't successful. And perhaps they did try. Perhaps they tried to fill their lives with activities. And perhaps for some of you guys watching the reading, you've tried to do the same. Learning new things, taking classes, reading more books, watching more television, doing things with friends, hanging out with family, filling your lives with activities to try and forget about this person. But it doesn't really work, because you still are missing them and you long for them. You try to move, like we talked about with this first card. You try to do all the things for yourself that you know that you need to do to take care of you. Sorry guys, that was my elbow hitting the table several times apparently. But you try to do everything that you need to do for yourselves to take care of yourselves, to make sure that you are balanced, to make sure that you are in alignment, to make sure that your chakras are open, to make sure that the divine feminine and divine masculine within you are as close to being balanced as they can. But yet there is still something missing, and your person is able to see and acknowledge this as well. They have tried to move on. They've tried to let this go, but their heart and their soul keep pulling them back, because as well they're saying they can't stop thinking about you either. No matter how hard this person has tried to forget you, it hasn't worked for them. Has it worked for you, you guys watching the reading? Have you been able to forget this person? It's impossible, because for each other you are truly unforgettable, like that song, and no one will ever replace this person in your life, just like no one will replace you in their life. You have their heart and you have their soul, and they acknowledge that, yes, we do belong together because I need you in my life and I need to get back to you and I need to start talking to you. And this is what your person is saying at the moment. I am coming back. It's time for us to talk. I fear the unknown. Well, don't we all fear the unknown? I mean, isn't every day truly an unknown if we think about it? We don't know what's going to happen every day. Every day we get up and it's a new day and we have our experiences in that day and we plan our day, and then something happens. Something comes along to disrupt our day. Perhaps we are going to work, and on our way to work we trip and fall, and then we end up in the hospital or the emergency room. I'm just using this as an example, guys, although it might have happened to some of you. You trip and fall and you end up in the emergency room, but you didn't know in the morning that that was going to happen, but yet you still went forward with your day. The point I'm making is we all have to face the unknown every minute of every day, because we never know what is going to happen from moment to moment. But this is part of the glory of being alive. It's part of the reason why we're here on the planet, to have experiences throughout our lives every day, but also to have experiences with the people that we care about more than anyone. And I feel that what your person is saying here is they are so afraid that you may abandon them, that you may not want to stay with them, that you may say that you love them now, but then 5 years from now, you may not love them because you're able to see into the true nature of who they are, because they've let down their walls and they are being authentic and they are being real, and they don't know if you are going to run away from them or bail on them. And I do feel for some of you watching this reading, this is something your person fears. But again, fear only lives in our heads. It's not real. All fears are illusions. Now, of course, we don't want to run into oncoming traffic. Our fear should make us go, okay, you know what? It's not a good idea to go and play on the freeway. That is a real fear. But the fear of relationships and on love, it is not necessarily a real fear, because those are illusions, and they are some things that we have built up inside ourselves that we feel we need to have there to keep us safe, to stop us from growing and stop us from evolving. Because perhaps as well, your person feels insecure about themselves. They feel that they're not worthy of this love that you have for them. And so they have built up walls to protect themselves against that. But these walls that your person has erected are going to come tumbling down, and they are no longer going to fear the unknown, because they are able to see and understand that what the two of you share is something that is magical, that it is mesmerizing, that it is something that they have never gone through or experienced with anyone or anything else in their life, which is why they start this reading by saying, I know that I need you in my life because you belong together like peas and carrots, like yin and yang. This is what your person is saying. I have been fearing the unknown, but I know that I need to start making my way back to you, because I am allowing love to replace my fears, and I want to live from the place of my heart and my soul and shut down all that stuff that has been chattering away at me in my head, because the love that I feel for you is real, and I need you in my life. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? I want to know how you've been. Well, what I'd like to say to your person in a very loud voice is, then pick up the phone and press that blue button. The send button, the one that connects the two of you to be able to start talking or texting with each other. And they do want to know how you've been. And I feel for some of you, your person may be trying to find out from others what's going on with you or how you are doing. Perhaps if you have social media, they're even trying to take a sneak peek at that to see what's going on in your life, because they truly do want to know how you've been. But obviously, the easiest thing for them to do is to pick up the phone and ask you. Wouldn't that be so much simpler than trying to find out through going through the back door, or trying to find out from the sly, or trying to peep into your life and all of this other stuff? but they do want to know how you've been, because primarily they want to know if you still care about them. They want to know if you still have your heart light open for them, and they want to know if they have this opportunity to be with you again, or if you have moved on. But I do feel as well, they want to get a hit of your energy. They need to feel a hit of your energy. This is why they're saying, I know I need you in my life. Because the energy that you share with each other is marvelous. It's magical. It's wonderful. And both of you can acknowledge that. Can't you say that, you guys watching the reading? Don't you know that the connection that you have with this person is something that is unique and something you've never experienced with anyone else before? And your souls are trying to come back into union as well, because your souls urge to merge with each other. I dropped some cards on the floor, guys. I had to pick them up, but let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What else do we need to hear? What do we need to know for this reading today, please? I see you in my dreams. We are already together in 5D, and I do feel that your person has been dreaming about you quite a bit. It's one of the reasons that they can't forget you. It's one of the reasons why they think about you all the time. They wake up in the morning with thoughts of you fresh on their mind, because they really feel that they have connected with you in that 5D space. And many of you out there watching the reading are possibly having the same experience. Your person can feel your energy around them all the time, especially when they have been dreaming about you. But since your person is saying here, we are already together in 5D, what I want to say about this is, many times we will see and experience things in the spiritual realm in 5D sooner or earlier than it happens here down on Earth, because we have to live in the gravitational force that is this planet. And it does cause things to take a little bit longer down here on Earth than it does in the spiritual realm, of course, and that makes sense. But what your person is saying here, I see us being together. I see a future with you. I'm dreaming about you. I envision this life with you, because I see that we are together in the 5D space, in the spiritual space. When I'm dreaming about you, we are in union with each other. And as I said, things happen quicker in the 5D than it does in the 3D reality where we live, because we are dealing with gravity, etc. But what your person is saying here is that they're seeing a future with you. They want to be with you because they see that you are in union together and you are spending your lives together. And I feel like that's what this is about. But also, guys, I feel this is also saying to make sure that you pay attention to your dreams, because I feel that your person is trying to visit you in these dreams so the two of you can connect, so you can communicate and spend time together in that beautiful spiritual realm. And as you spend time together in 5D, it will start to naturally translate into the 3D reality where we live. And that is why you or your person are seeing you together in 5D, because it is going to also manifest within the 3D world where we live. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? Hurry up. Well, I do feel that this is about your person having a sense of urgency. Your person knows that they need to kind of like get on the stick here. They need to get with the program. They need to get moving, because they know that they need you in their life. And they know that they are the one who is responsible for making this change. They know that they need to reach out. They know they need to communicate. They need to extend an olive branch to you. And they need to explain themselves to you as well, because they haven't been able to forget you. They're dreaming about you all the time. And they know that they need you in their life. And I do feel that this is telling us your person is trying to hurry up. They are trying to get moving so that they can come back in your direction. But as well, what I want to say about this card, because it also has some other words on it also. It also says impatience and wondering when. Being impatient with your person, you guys watching the reading, I'm just the messenger, okay? I'm just delivering this message. Being impatient with them is not going to cause them to speed it along. It could actually make things take longer. If you are constantly wondering when you're going to receive communication from them, it can actually push it further out into the future because you're holding on too tightly. This is about surrendering. This is about letting go and trusting in the timing of the universe so that the things can manifest between you and your person in the 3D world the way that they are manifesting in that 5D space. This is what needs to happen for those of you who may be trying to hold on to this connection too much in terms of when things are going to change. Trust in the divine timing of the people upstairs, because your angels and guides, as well as those of your person, are encouraging them to get moving here. And this is why your person is perhaps filled with this sense of urgency. And you may be feeling that within you as well, this anticipation kind of building, coming from your person towards you. And you may very well be picking that up in this sense of your own inner knowing that communication will be coming from them. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Dream space. Well, imagination, messages through dreams. See, there it is. And the subconscious. And I do feel that messages are being relayed back and forth between you and your person in your dreams. I am going to get these cards straight no matter what, because it drives me crazy when they aren't. Although I have these little lines on this table that should say, okay, you can line these up here. This is where they belong. All right, so dream space, imagination, and messages through dreams and through the subconscious. You and your person share a strong telepathy with each other. There is constant communication happening, going back and forth between your person in the 5D space, whether it is through dreams, telepathy, thoughts, or feelings that just come at you from them. This communication is very important, and it is still happening while the two of you are in this separation space, although you may not be consciously aware of it. But then for some of you, perhaps you are consciously aware of it. Sometimes we remember our dreams, sometimes we don't. But it is important for you guys, if you're having a vision while you're meditating, or perhaps if you are dreaming of them the way they are dreaming of you, to jot that stuff down, either in your phone, your cell phone, on your computer, on your laptop, in a dream journal, on a piece of paper that you leave by your bed, on a Kleenex if it's necessary. But just jot down what you see and experience in those visualizations, in those visions, in those meditations, or in those dreams, because they are designed to bring you important information about what is going on with your person. And if you are not dreaming of them, guys, all you have to do is ask your person, all you have to do is ask your angels and guides, please let me dream of them tonight. I need to see where they are on my journey back towards me. And many times the universe will respond by giving you those dreams or giving you those visions in meditation or however else you are able to visualize things, because sometimes you just need to know what's going on in this connection with your person. The other thing to remember is many times we won't get like verbal clues. It may come as something else, some sort of symbol or some sort of vision that we see. Pay attention to what you see and start looking those up in a dream dictionary or on Google, because it will give you the interpretation of what those symbols mean. Ready, primed, prepared, and anticipating. Boy, when I have to say several P's close together, it is just a challenge for me. Kind of like that pickled pepper Peter Piper thing, okay? But your person is getting ready, and I feel they are anticipating. We talked about that with this sense of urgency. I do feel that you are feeling as well, guys, watching the reading, the anticipation that is coming from them. They are feeling this sort of like energy building within them, because they know that it's time to start taking action. They know that it's time to start talking. They know that it's time to start reaching out to you to see if you are going to respond to them. This is the energy that you are feeling building right now, because it is getting of this place where time is of the essence, and they feel this sense of urgency, and they have been using this time away from you to be prepared. They are getting ready. They're preparing for union with you, just like you have been preparing for union with them. They no longer fear the unknown. They are not able to forget you, and they know that they need you in their life. Because when they come back, they are going to be both feet in with you. This is about someone who wants to be committed and invested in this relationship. This is about someone who wants to be devoted to you. What is that song? Hopelessly devoted to you. Of course, I can't remember who sang it. It might be, I'm not going to go there. I was going to say it could be Olivia Newton-John. Perhaps, maybe, I might have that one right. Whoever knows, guys, please drop that in the comments. I would love to know who sang that song for sure, because I was going to go with Linda Ronstadt, but I wasn't sure, but I think it might be Olivia Newton-John. This is about your person jumping into this relationship with both feet. This isn't about them testing the waters. This isn't about them dipping their toe in and see if you're going to respond to them or react to them. This is about them going for it. This is about them going, you know what? It's time. I have to do something because I need you in my life. That is what I'm hearing coming in from them. They know they need you. They don't like their life without you. And you know what? You probably feel the same way. You don't like your life without your person either. And you need each other because you do have this destiny with each other for this lifetime and every lifetime. And that is why it does not feel complete for you, for each of you, for you or your person, without your other half. That is why this is a difficult experience, because when you met them, both of you felt that sense of completion, that sense of wholeness. And then, for whatever reason, that was whisked away from you because your person had to go off and do whatever it is that they need to do to prepare for union. And that is what they've been doing while you've been apart, so that you can come back together, so that you can feel whole again, so that you can get on with it and get on with this relationship and continue this journey together. Your person knows they need to get with the program here, but this, I feel, is what they're doing. Lightning bolt, surprise, the unexpected, and a sudden shift. Well, I do feel that this is about your person saying here, things are about to get different. They are awakening to all of this. They have awakened to the power of this relationship. They know and understand where they let you down. They also know and understand where they need to fix things. They are acknowledging here that without you, they are not as happy in their life as when you are with each other. This is something that they feel and experience every day, just like you do. But as well, with this lightning bolt, I do feel that this tells us that when your person met you, you just knocked their socks off and you rocked their world. And this is what your person is saying. I wasn't ready for you. You came at me out of nowhere, and I could not believe what was happening when the two of us first met. I couldn't believe how lucky I was that someone like you would be interested in someone like me. Because I have had those issues, and I do fear the unknown, and I couldn't believe that you would stay interested in me, or that you could love me, or that you wouldn't find something about me that you didn't like. But then I ran and I bolted because I wasn't ready for all of this. But I understand so much more now because I have awakened. That bolt of lightning has struck me again, and I have definitely awakened to the power of this love and want to continue this journey together. I wasn't ready for you. I wasn't ready for us, but I have been getting ready during the time that we have been away from each other because I need you. I long for you. I love you. I miss you. I cherish you. I want you. And when we do come together, I won't let you go ever again. Because you are the one that I dream of all the time. What is that song from Titanic? Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. And this is very much what your person experiences. And you guys probably do as well, you guys watching the reading. Because your souls are spending time together in this 5D space, communicating with each other. So you each know where you are on your journey back to this love that's between you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? The Page of Cups. Well, I do feel this is about an apology that is coming from your person. Do you feel they are going to apologize to you? It's also about a message coming from them. It is about a message of love, communication coming from your person, with also an apology that I do feel is going to be delivered in person. They're able to say that they were not emotionally mature when you were spending time together in the past, which is why they were fearing the unknown and all of the other things that caused them to create so much chaos and damage to this relationship. They have been working on this. This is what they're doing with this ready card. They're primed and they are getting prepared because they are anticipating this reunion with you. The Page of Cups is a water sign, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, this can be a place of validation that there's a message in this reading for you. You do not have to be a water sign for this reading to work. These are collective readings, and they are for all signs. We just call out the signs that go to the cards because so many people have asked us to. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? The Knight of Wands. This is someone who is going to come charging in like that lightning bolt. That is the energy of the Knight of Wands coming towards you. More confirmation that communication is coming from your person, and it will be a surprise. Your person will reach out to you probably when you least expect it, and well, sadly for many of you at this point, you may not be expecting it at all, but this is confirming that communication is coming from your person. They're going to jump in here and stir things up and get things moving. That is how this is going to play out as your person starts reaching out to you to communicate. The Knight of Wands is someone who is determined, someone who just charges onto the scene, someone who can act a little impulsively. And I do feel that your person does regret impulsive behaviors in the past that were so hurtful to you, where they were acting or reacting out of their fears or out of their insecurities or whatever else have kept them shut down or blocked from being able to experience this relationship with you. But this is going to be different as your person makes their way towards you. The Knight of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? Death. Well, yes, this is about the phoenix rising from the ashes, and there is a beautiful phoenix on this card that rises from the ashes of the ruin. And your person acknowledging that, yes, they did blow it big time with you in the past, and they want to rise again just like that phoenix and make their way towards you. So the two of you have this opportunity to begin this relationship over with your person being more mature, more grown up, no more childish behaviors, your person being ready for this relationship and ready for you by jumping in with both feet here. Death is ruled by Scorpio. But death is also ruled by the planet Pluto, which is all about the rebirth that has been happening for your person. And as your person is going through this process of their own rebirth, that is what will happen for your connection with them as well. It will be so much better than it was in the past. It will be so much more deeply connected for both of you because your person is going to be able to be invested in this relationship. They will be devoted to building a solid partnership with each other. So the two of you have this opportunity to come into this powerful union, not only in the 5D, but in the 3D space where we live as well. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? The Sun. Well, here comes the Sun. This Sun card is very beautiful. This figure is riding on the back of a very large bird, and I am not sure what that bird is, but we have a whole lot going on here with a lot of birds. The Sun is all about coming out of this place where you have both been in a bit of darkness. It is about the two of you coming out to embrace the light and the power of the sun again in your lives. And the time that you have been through, this time of separation, even though you have been trying to focus on yourself and on your own growth and what you need to do for you, it can feel like a time of darkness, but it's really not intended to be, but you've had to come through your own possible dark night of the soul, and your person possibly is working through these things as well. The Sun is about happiness, peace, prosperity, joy, abundance, tranquility, and all of that other positive energy being restored to this relationship. The sun comes out and shines after these storms, after the turmoil, after the problems, after the things that have been trials and tribulations. The sun shines its warm rays to provide healing on us again. And this is what is happening in this connection with your person. The sun is one of the most powerful cards in the tarot, guys. It is about balance, peace, harmony, all things coming together for good of both of you, for the best experiences to come in this connection with your person, with the sun being present. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to know? What do we need to hear, please? What messages does the universe want to share with us? The Two of Pentacles. Well, this is all about balance and harmony being restored to this relationship. Again, supporting that Sun card as well. The Two of Pentacles is about equal give and take. Your person being so much more giving to you than they were in the past. No longer taking you for granted. No longer being the taker and you being the giver. But your person doing what is necessary to show up for you and show you that they love you and care for you and cherish you as they rebuild this relationship with you. The Two of Pentacles is also a card of change. And it does tell us that changes are coming into the situation with your person. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. The Three of Wands. Well, this is about your person longing for you. They miss you, definitely miss you. And we did talk about that earlier. This is about them having this deep longing for you, though. Thinking about you all the time, dwelling on you, reliving a lot of your memories. It supports them dreaming about you, but then thinking about you after they wake up from those dreams. They long to get back what was lost when this Three of Wands shows up. But also the Three of Wands tells us the wait is almost over because your person wants to start making their way back to you and to this relationship. This card, hurry up. Time is of the essence. Your person is feeling this sense of urgency because they want to make sure that they don't take too long, because they're able to see that they have been taking too long and they know that they need to hurry up. But that Knight of Wands moves quickly when they are ready to move. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What messages does the universe want to share with us, please? The Star. The Star tells us there's reason to be hopeful and optimistic about this connection with your person because it looks like they are getting their act together and they are doing what needs to be done. I do feel that your person is going to start coming onto the scene and start reaching out to communicate with many of you watching this reading today. The Star is about having hope and remaining optimistic about this situation with your person. They are hopeful that you're going to listen to them when they show up and start talking to you. But the Star is also a card of healing and tells us your person is healing all of those things that have caused damage to them, all of their emotional wounds that have caused them to see and understand where they brought so much damage into this relationship with you. They are letting those things go so that this relationship has this opportunity for a clean slate where all of these things that caused your person to bring negative behaviors and low vibration behaviors and actions into this relationship before, those are going to be gone. They're going to be obliterated by this lightning bolt as your person is healing and working through these things. The Star is ruled by Aquarius, so again, Sun, Moon, or Rising in Aquarius, but you don't have to be any of these signs for this reading to work or resonate with you. As I've mentioned before, they are collective readings and they're for everyone. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What does the universe want to share with us? And this is the Ace of Cups. This is about starting over, guys. The Ace of Cups is all about love, but it also does validate that your person fell in love with you in that first moment when the two of you first met, very much like you probably did as well, you guys watching the reading. Did you feel that instant spark, that instant attraction to your person? Because what they're saying here with that Ace of Cups is that they definitely did. They felt that instant attraction to you. They felt that spark going off within them, and they knew that something definitely was happening in their life, and they knew as well that their life was not going to be the same. After meeting you, they knew that things were going to be forever different, and they knew that they were going to have to grow up as well, which is why I feel that card came up that said, I fear the unknown, because they knew that they were going to have to grow up. They knew that this was a definite turning point in their life, just like it has been a turning point for you. You guys watching the reading. Has your life changed since this person came into your life? It probably has changed in a lot of beautiful ways, but also the ways that you're having to go through right now where things are difficult. And you know, things are hard when you are in this place where there is no communication, because you long for them, you miss them. And this is the time when it is very important that we have positive self-care in our lives, and that we take care of ourselves the way that we need to, so that we can heal ourselves as well, and so that we can feel that we are taking care of ourselves. And that is part of this journey as well, taking care of yourself while you are in this space of preparing for union with your person. But this Ace of Cups is all about starting over, and your person wanting their heart to be invested in this relationship with you as you have this opportunity for this new beginning. And the combination of the Sun and the Ace of Cups together is such a powerful combination of cards, because your person is going to be able to express how they feel about you as they come back into this relationship, and they will open their heart to you, and you will be able to see and know and understand everything about this person, and they will never keep anything from you a secret ever again. They will share everything with you. Divine intervention. Well, I do feel for many of you, divine intervention is how the meeting happened in the first place. This is also talking about a chance meeting. And perhaps for some of you, if you live in the same town, in the same city, there could be some sort of chance encounter that happens for the two of you, where the universe aligns things again to allow you to cross paths with each other in a very powerful and meaningful way, of course, because fate is stepping in. The divine intervention of the universe is at work in this connection. It always has been, because that is how the two of you met each other, quite possibly when you first met. The universe moves things around to encourage us to be at that right place so that we can cross paths with that person that we have this divine connection with. Because destiny is at work in our lives all the time, guiding us, directing us, protecting us, and encouraging us forward on our path the way that we need to move forward on our path. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Communication, phone call, text, email, message. Okay, I actually feel that communication is coming from your person, and we have talked about that throughout this reading. And I say that because there's a card somewhere under here that says, I want to know how you've been. And they do want to know how you are, because they are curious. And, you know, that curiosity is what's going to cause them to pick up the phone and reach out, instead of just having a collection of unsent messages that they have failed to send you because they were not ready to reach out. They were afraid they didn't have the right words to say to you, and they have been trying to make sure that they do come up with the right words. They don't want to fail. They don't want to blow this. They know that they have already blown this. a lot, which is perhaps why this death card is here. What I'm hearing is someone knows that at least one person knows they've blown it to smithereens, but they want to rise from the ashes of the ruin that they brought into this relationship and have this opportunity to start over with you. They want to make sure that they get it right this time because they are listening to the advice and the guidance of the universe. So I do feel this is telling us that communication of some sort is coming from your person. As well, we also have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands, which are also indicators of communication coming from them. But change as well is coming to this relationship. That is what that Two of Pentacles is all about also. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Open heart. Expressing emotions. Yes. Reaching out and communication. Sharing thoughts. Your person wants to share everything with you. This is about them telling you and sharing everything with you, telling you what's going on in their head, what's going on in their heart, being able to be emotionally expressive, letting down their guard and letting you in so you can see into this very core of this person because they want you to see. This is about them being real and authentic with you. This is about them sharing everything with you. And if your person has not been vulnerable with you in the past, by opening their heart to you, you will see that this is something that is going to be very different as the two of you start bridging this gap that is between you and start coming together, talking, spending time together, because your person knows without a doubt that they need you in their life. This is a major realization for some of you. Your person has had this major realization. They've always known that the two of you share something special and unique, but I feel that this time that you have been away from each other has definitely taught your person that life without you is not that great. It's not that much fun. And they needed this awakening to get their act together because that is what that death card is all about. Major change. Whether you want to change or not, major change, you have to make that happen. And this is what is happening for your person. So I do feel this is all about your person getting their act together, reaching out and communicating to you so the two of you can actually start spending time together so you can come to this beautiful union that comes with that Sun and this Ace of Cups, with your person's heart being invested in this relationship, with them being able to be devoted to you and to this partnership and committed to this relationship as well, invested with their heart, with their mind, with their soul, and everything else that they have, including their passionate bits as well, of course. Because your person understands and sees now that there's so much more to life than the life that they were living. They have awakened to all of this. And you will see and understand from them that the reason you had to be in this place of no contact is important. At the end of the day, when your person comes back, you will see and understand why this separation, this preparing for union place that you're in right now, has been so important for this journey, because it is what has allowed your person to come into this light, into the light of the sun, and open their heart so that they can be the partner who can be invested in you and in this relationship. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.